why you feel lonely even around people. Let me ask you something. Have you ever been surrounded by people, friends, family, classmates, yet somehow you still felt completely alone? You laugh, you talk, you reply when spoken to. But inside, it feels like no one is really there with you. If this has ever happened to you, I want you to listen carefully, because there's a reason this feeling exists. And no, it's not because there's something wrong with you. Here's what most people don't tell you. Loneliness isn't about being alone, it's about not being seen. And today I want to walk you through why this happens step by step. Part 1. Why does loneliness show up even when you're not alone? Let me ask you this. When you're with people, do you feel like you're performing? Like you're showing a version of yourself that's easier to accept, but not the real one? When connection stays on the surface, your mind knows it. You can be in a room full of people and still feel empty because none of them are touching what's actually inside you. Part 2. Why do conversations sometimes feel empty? Think about your last conversation. Did it stay safe? Small talk, jokes, normal topics? But what you wanted to say never came out. When your thoughts stay locked inside, your nervous system stays alone. Even if your body isn't. That's why you can feel lonelier after being with people than when you're by yourself. Part 3. Why does your mind disconnect in groups? Have you noticed this? You're sitting with people, but your mind drifts. You observe instead of participate. You listen, but you don't feel involved. This happens when your brain doesn't feel emotionally safe. So it pulls you inward, not to hurt you, but to protect you. Part 4. Why does loneliness feel heavier at night? At night, distractions disappear, no noise, no roles, no masks, and suddenly the loneliness becomes loud because during the day you're busy coping. At night, your mind finally asks, who really knows me? Part 5. Why some people feel lonelier than others. Let me tell you something important. Deep thinkers feel loneliness more intensely. Because you don't just want company, you want connection. You don't want to be around people, you want to be understood. And when that doesn't happen, your body registers it as isolation. So if you feel lonely even around people, it doesn't mean you're broken. It means your inner world is deeper than the connections you're currently living in. And one day, when someone sees you without you having to explain yourself, that loneliness will finally quiet down.